2017, Flint, Michigan was faced with a massive fund deficiency in their budget. They were $25 million short of their water supply. To combat this, the city of Flint, Michigan and the state of Michigan worked together on a new budget. Both parties came together and agreed to hire a company to build new water pipelines. Taking water from Lake Huron would help reduce the water fund shortfall. As the new pipelines were being built, though, Flint, Michigan turned to the Flint River as a temporary source. Soon after, though, it was found that the company that was hired to treat the pipelines were not doing so correctly. Without the treatment of anti-corrosive agents, the lead pipelines were eroding and leaking lead into the water. And not only was lead being leaked into the water, making it unusable, but iron that was being leaked in from the plant was turning the water an unsightly brown color. Even with all the pipelines drastically corroded, the company did not take immediate action, so the people of Flint, Michigan rallied together and hosted protests, trying to force the company to do something to clean up their own mess. It wasn't until March of 2017 when a federal judge approved a settlement of $97 million to change the pipes from lead to copper. To show how the water quality only got worse and worse, and you can see that in 2016, it would have only costed an estimated amount of $55 million to change the pipes, which President Barack Obama declined to send the funds for. After retrieving the approval of a $97 million settlement, Flint, Michigan gets to work as they replace over 7,000 homes' water pipelines with copper. However, in recent years, this progress has slowed. By 2020, only 18,000 out of the 50,000 households had new pipings. The process was dimmed when Mayor Karen Weaver irrationally changed the contracting practices. Weaver said she did this because it was more money efficient. While there are proved practices of finding lead pipes quickly, Weaver denied these practices and in turn dug trenches to find the pipelines. Why would she do this, one may ask? Taking a look at the budget, I noticed something odd. Golf course was listed above water supply. In some years, the golf course was receiving greater funds than the water supply. Flint, Michigan deemed this man, him, more important than this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Families were living off of bottled water, using that water for everyday things like cooking and cleaning and next to everything. With the amount of water needed, the landfills were getting overfilled with water bottles. Yet officials deemed this more important than this. While yes, some families do have access to clean water, a vast majority of them do not. How can America pride itself as the greatest country when we don't even care for our own? Flint, Michigan is not solved until every last home gets clean, safe water without having to boil it or get it from a plastic bottle. How can we ensure Flint continues to get their water? We can write to the government, go to the streets and protest and demand that they finally start using an efficient way of finding lead pipes. Flint, Michigan has waited long enough, going nearly a decade without water. The city got the funding, they had the tools, and now we demand that they start using them efficiently and start caring about their citizens.